Sitting here with 2010 graduate James Kusak, who now has returned to be our assistant coach. James, how you doing today?
Doing well.
Okay, let's talk a little bit here about what it's been like for you to play at center. Then you were a volunteer assistant coach with us. Then you went away to Hendrix College, and now you're back to be the assistant. What's that been like for you?
You know, it's been pretty emotional. You know, it's been good. I've really enjoyed working with the guys. You know, that was one thing that I really enjoyed coming back about was knowing all the players. You know, I only had to get to know 7 freshmen, and that was easy. You know, the retreat helped with that. So being familiar with the players, it's awesome to be back on campus. You know, seeing everything that's going around, the place is buzzing, and it's great to be back with the people I really like.
What were your thoughts on preseason this year with the team and how that went?
You know, I thought preseason was great. The boys really put in the work. They came in fit. They were ready to play. And this group, more than others, seems to be all on the same page. So really excited about it. You know, I just can't give the guys enough love. You know, they came in, worked hard, and enjoyed every moment.
So any players in particular that stood out to you in preseason?
You know, I'd say that a few stood out. I would definitely say, you know, Connor Reed and Sean Dunn, the 2 freshmen that stood out for me. You know, Jack Goblersh has been an animal, of course. Jeremy Carlson's been all over the place. I'm trying to think. You know, Andy Karel has been a very good leader for us so far. He's putting in the work, and you know, he's playing well. So I think those guys have stood out.
What do you think are some realistic goals for this team this year going into the season?
You know, realistically, you know, I think this team obviously should shoot to win, you know, the first SAA title. You know, I think we have a team that can go definitely compete in the NCAA. So I think that's our goal.
Okay.
You know, make it to the NCAAs.
All right, great. Thank you. Okay, sitting here with center back Jeremy Carlson from Seattle, Washington. How you doing today, Jeremy?
Doing pretty good.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming season here. Have there been any goals that you guys have set as a defense that you're going to focus on this year?
Yeah, this year we've really focused on, we keep calling them home runs. We don't want to really jinx ourselves, but just getting our shutouts this year is really important for us. We would really like to break center's record. I believe it's 11 right now, and we really like to try to break that this year. And then just collectively as a unit stay together.
Any goals for yourself that you've set going into your sophomore year?
I talked to Jeb Burchell a lot about this year. I think the biggest goal is getting first team all conference and then trying to push on forward going with that. So it's going to have to come with getting all of our shutouts that we can and going and getting goals.
What about the team itself? Have you guys started to set goals on what you want to do as a team?
Yeah, we would really like to start out by going up to Pennsylvania and getting 2 wins. If we could do that, that would really help out our standings this year. Being in from a B-League conference, it's going to be tough for us to get that automatic because we don't get an automatic bid. So our first couple games out, the 2 up in Pennsylvania and then the 2 in the Bob Allen, really could help us out getting ranked.
Okay, sitting here with the 2012 captains for the Center College men's soccer team, Andy Karel from Louisville, Kentucky, Zack Sosnovich from Woodbridge, New Jersey, and Robbe Tarver from Houston, Texas. How are we doing today, guys?
Well,
Doing good.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the season and how it started. Andy, tell us about a little bit about the retreat and how that went with the team.
went down to Cumberland Falls as a group prior to preseason. It was a great time. We had a chance to go whitewater rafting. Fortunately, senior defender Will Frentz lost his hearing aid, but it was all fun and games after that. It was just a great opportunity for the freshmen to meet and greet everyone. And, you know, especially coming into college, you know, their freshman year, it's really hard for them to get to, you know, acquainted, and I think their retreat does a really good job of, you know, making them feel more comfortable. It was good for that.
Okay. Zach, talk a little bit about how preseason has gone for the team this year.
I think preseason went really well. We had a couple players that stepped up and have really showed they can make an impact on this team. And I think we really improved as a team. We came together. I think preseason brought us together, and I think we're ready to go.
Yeah. Any players in particular, Robbie, that stood out to you in preseason?
Yeah, we got a new center back, Miles Hill. He's a sophomore. Didn't play at all last year, but really versatile, big guy that has stepped up really well, and he's a big compliment to Jeremy Carlson at center back, and I think, you know, we'll be solid at defense with him back there. And also, in the middle of the park, you got Sean Dunn, who's coming from Texas, and he looks good as well. Very tight on the ball, and you know, a lot of quick touches. And besides that, I mean, all the freshmen look pretty good, and you know, we're just excited about the year to get started and go out 4-0 and get to the tournament this year.
Anybody else, Andy, that stands out to you that had a good preseason?
I would have to say junior midfielder Jack Oblers. Jack's just really been killing it this year. I mean, he's scoring goals, he's working hard, he's fit, which is really, you know, that's a good thing to see. And I mean, Jack Oblers is definitely going to be one of the top players for us going into the season.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the goals for the team this year, guys. Talk about some of the goals that we've got set for the team, Zach.
I know our first goal as a team is to come out at the beginning of the year and go 4-0. These 2 games in Pennsylvania are really crucial for us, and I think those 4 wins will get us off on the right foot to start the season.
Anything else with the team, Robbie?
We have a goal of getting 12 shutouts, or home runs as we like to call them. We want to get that shutout record, and I think that our defense is capable of being one of the best in Center's history.
Okay. Anything else that you guys would like to add?
I think we're pretty confident. I think we're going to go ahead and go win the conference championship. I don't think that's a goal that's too far-fetched for us. I think one of the top teams in the conference, there's no reason why we should not